What's up, guys? So, then we're gonna check out the game, the Cerebral Assassin, Triple H. This is called Triple H Lectures Tough Enough Cast. This was uploaded November 8th, 2009. Wow, I just turned 12 years old. At that time, I was born in November 1st, 1997. And I'll be 25 this year. So, pretty old. Well, I mean, I know this, this Tough Enough series this season, I believe it was, Tough Enough season 1. I think that one was, was released on 2001, if I'm not mistaken. But, man, shit. Shout out to Triple H, man. It's a shame that he had to retire, but I understand through his illness, it is what it is. So, sure, you're wondering, hey, man, I thought you couldn't be able to do reaction to WWE. Well, I couldn't, but considering how this is actually not coming from the WWE, like YouTubing wise, I figured I'd give it a shot and see what happens. So if I get dinged, or if I edit out, or if you don't see the video, well, if you don't see the video, I mean, you're not gonna know that I recorded, this reaction. But if you do, well, I got it by luck. So, unless of course somehow, some way, somewhere down the road, it gets copyright claim all of a sudden, then you guys know why. But I figure I'd give this video a shot and see what happens. So, as far as like WWE videos goes, like with their YouTube videos and shit, I'm not gonna touch that. I'm just gonna leave that alone. So, but let's see how this one, let's see what happens. So before we check this video out, if you have not done so, make sure you all subscribe to this channel, so that way I can provide more content for you guys. And make sure you keep that notification bell on, so that way you don't miss any videos that I upload, which is pretty much gonna be every single day. Now, why don't we go ahead and check this video out? I'm sure this is gonna be interesting.
How you guys doing? Who's sore?
Yeah, I believe Maven, he's the guy that won it, right? It was Maven and that Puerto Rican
big man in the back, you taking a bump stuff? You been hurt?
Oh, that's Josh Matthew.
Big f***ing deal.
Yo, man.
Everybody get in the ring.
Yo. Big fucking
Take
deal. Tell him, Triple H. Wrestling ain't no joke. Triple H's bicep was big as hell, and
flat back. Just for further notice, one of your nuts is hanging out of your shorts. You got a big hole. It's the difference between that bump and that bump.
That's a
What's
bump.
the difference? Intensity. What do we do in the ring? From the time we walk through the curtain to the time we walk back through the curtain, we tell a story. But we don't tell it with words, we tell it with our bodies.
We do both.
Big man?
Tells to your body, yeah. Yeah.
Obviously, you've probably seen it before, seen it a
You have
million
to do it
times.
to words too, because the promos.
Should you throw a punch?
So you do
I
both.
want you to try to hit him with a punch. Try not to knock his teeth out.
Not just physically, but verbally.
It's good. Good snap. Hit me one time. The difference in how fast I snap, what you
Hey man, Triple H, man, he should be like the next host of Tough Enough. He should have been the host. I don't remember who was the host of Tough Enough at the time. No, I do. It was Al Snow. He was a good coach too. He was good. Or he was the host of it. But he was also the coach. Along with, I believe, Jacqueline.
What makes you want to be a wrestler?
And Taz. Taz, man, don't fuck around with Taz.
You fan? No?
Taz
just
will
saw
chew
on
your
TV
ass
one day
up.
and thought I'd like to get my ass kicked for a living.
All year.
I have to get my ass kicked.
Just the whole business, the athleticism, the pain,
Fame, the glory, want to get laid. Figure there's a lot of chicks, right? Follow wrestling around. The way I see it is 200 plus days a year, we are on the road. You got kids, they grow up, you're not there. Your wife, she's sitting home. What's she doing? Don't know. Your husband, he's home. What's he doing? Don't know. You get home, you've been gone.
That chick
you're
won it
tired,
as well.
you're beat up.
Maven and that Puerto Rican chick.
You're not done, it just starts. Now you gotta be super husband, you gotta be super wife, you gotta be super dad, you gotta be super mom. It's not an easy life. Careers are short. Careers are
I
fast.
don't remember her name.
I'm not that tough. I'm no tougher than anybody else in our business. But I respect our business. I love our business. I put my life on the line
Nydia, that's her
every
name.
day for our business, and I gladly do it, and I will continue to
I
do
remember
it
her.
until I can do it no longer. You guys are all on the easy track, and you have to earn respect in this business. It's not given to you.
Yep.
You earn it. You pay your dues. And right now, you guys are a mile ahead of where you should be paying dues. You guys have the greatest opportunity in the world, in my opinion, to be in the greatest business in the world. Do not f*** it up. Do not throw it away.
Some of them look
If you
scared
do,
as hell, ain't it? Some of them
Piss
look
on
scared as
every
hell.
single person that has come before you.
Triple H is letting them know
Every
what's up.
single person that has paid their dues, every single person that has busted their ass, every single old timer that's fairly crippled, that can't stand up, that can't walk, you piss on them. Every single person like Darren Drozdoff, who's a friend of mine, that sits in a wheelchair and can't feel a damn
Heard
thing
about
from
this
here down,
story, man.
you piss on them.
And now he's on the wheelchair.
You either want this or you don't.
That's a damn shame, man. And it's a shoot.
If you don't
He's
want
legit
it,
on the
don't waste
wheelchair.
our fucking time.
Wow. Minute there. Wow. Yeah, you gotta love it. If you don't love it, don't waste your fucking time, man. It's not for everybody. That's for damn sure, man. But yeah, draws, I remember that story, and I think it was a house show where D'Lo and Droz was supposed to have a match, and during the match, something went wrong, and I think D'Lo went for like a cartwheel or something, and I think he snapped up his back of his neck and shit, and it was Droz went paralyzed for forever. You know, he's still paralyzed. You know, it's a damn shame. You know, accidents happen. You know, it happens. There's no other way to put it. You know, it just shit happens. You know, and like I said before, it's not for everybody. But it's like Triple H. It's like I said, you gotta love it. If you don't love it, don't waste your fucking time. In his case, don't waste our fucking time, as far as wrestling term goes. But in reality, don't waste your time. Period. You know, it's probably wondering, have I ever thought of becoming a wrestler? I have. When I was a kid, I used to think of being a wrestler, or if not being a wrestler, being a referee, or being a commentator. However, after looking through documentaries of what these wrestlers go through, like the documentary called Beyond the Mat, which shows you the behind the scenes of what these wrestlers go to, not just in WWE or WWF at the time, which was released, they show you also in ECW, which was really barbaric at that time. And they show you the true color of what wrestlers go through. Terry Funk was a perfect example, which they showed on the Beyond the Mat documentary. You see him every morning, like he has struggles of getting up in the morning, and sometimes he has hip issues, neck. That dude was brutally fucked up. You know what I mean? Mick Foley was another one. That thing that he had with The Rock, the I Quit match, Royal Rumble, or the Hell in a Cell match he had with The Undertaker at King of the Ring, 1998. I mean, Mick Foley and Terry Funk are like one and the same. I don't know which is crazier though, Terry Funk or Mick Foley. I don't know. That's a tough decision to make though, because they both will put their bodies on the line in a heartbeat. You know what I mean? Just to entertain the crowd. I mean, listen, I got nothing but respect for both of those guys, and not just Mick Foley or Terry Funk or Taker or Triple H, but anybody that has stepped foot in the ring, past, present, and in the future. Because it's not really for everybody, man. It really isn't. But nah, after seeing what these guys go through day in and day out, there's no way I could. There's no way I could. You know, maybe in a business term, maybe I could do business with them. And maybe further down the road, you know, I would love to, you know, go to WrestleManias and meet like Triple H and Taker and shit like that. But as far as being a wrestler, man, hell no. Hell no, man. You know, and then sometimes, you know, as through life, you know, you don't know when to retire. I mean, we know, we've seen stories of wrestlers, as soon as they step away from wrestling, it's like they don't know what the hell to do. Because all they know about is wrestling, so they don't know what's the next plan after retirement. You know, you hear it from Steve Austin, you hear it from Taker, that he just retired, Mick Foley, I mean, you name it. And I'm sure Triple H, well, Triple H in this case is different, because yeah, he retired, but like, you know, he's still involved with the wrestling business, so in the business term, he's still there. You know what I mean? It's just as far as him wrestling, period, he's just not there. And, you know, I can't blame him. Because anybody that's in his shoe would probably would react the same way. Because getting a heart issue like that, that's scary. You know what I mean? So, you know, I'm sure some people gonna take claim like, oh, but you know, he's on steroids or anything like that. Yeah, but listen, man, you know, whether he was on steroids or not, you can't just the fact that you know that he put this because he was on steroids or whatever doesn't mean that it can cause the heart. You don't know what caused it. You know, it may cause from some stress. Stress could be another one through his eating. You know, whatever it is, you just don't know. My gut though, it probably would have been stress, a lot of stress. Cause shit, you know, you're trying to run both the NXT and you're the vice president of the talent relations. You're looking for talents and shit. I mean, it's not an easy job. So, you know, and like I said, whether these wrestlers go through steroids or not, listen, they have to do what they got to do, put their bodies on the line. So, you know, it's not easy, man. And shit, eventually your body wears you down, and injuries happen, and you know, and most wrestlers, man, they're not the same after they retire. You know what I mean? You know, there's very few people where you see them and they still look good as hell. Like The Rock is a perfect example. The Rock, he's in good shape. I mean, he still got scarred from wrestling, but you know, Rocky's still in great shape. So, you know, any of you guys thought about becoming a wrestler, let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, you can go ahead and do me a favor and smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, smash that share button. Also, while you're at it, make sure you keep that notification bell on so that way you don't miss any videos that I upload. Alright guys, well, until next time, peace out!